for degenerative disease, chronic disease, progressive disease, pain, self-management program is one of the preferred means of dealing with giving patients education, different ways of thinking about their problem, to interpret their problem, and tools that they can then apply. The brain of chronic pain, as far as the dopamine to the brain, is the brain of the addict. So we teach our patients that. We presented that to the state. You want to deal with addiction? You got to control stressors in your population. And good medicine would be community and nutrition and control of stressors. What would be the 6 categories of stressors? If you look at the paper, healthy people do not have chronic disease and pain.
So I would come along with a group of people?
You would.
Okay, I wouldn't be seen as an individual?
I would not.
Okay,
I would
why?
never see you individually, because our program is directed towards community, family as community and community. And our failure with patients has always been folks that are isolated and are not communicating what they need to do in life to deal with the stressors and to do the positive things. I don't see anybody one-on-one. There's no way for us to avoid having patients in southern West Virginia, when you've got about 1,000 patients and they return home to very stressful environments, that you don't have folks who either self-medicate or are unable to take their drugs as they need to. You're going to have a certain number of those folks have poor outcomes unless you can really pick and choose who your patient population is. And most of our patients were coming from high-dose narcotic clinics, and they were transferring into our self-management program. Their drugs were being reduced. And as part of reducing the drugs, they were also put frequently on weekly prescriptions, which were post-dated. So if we saw them 6 or 7 times a year after they had finished the classes, they would still get 52 scripts a year. They told us not to put pharmacy board reports in the patient record. And then, come January of this year, in conference in Charleston, they told us, oh, put them in the record. Because doctors were asking, what do we do with these pharmacy board reports? 2 agencies, 2 different written policies. Pharmacy board, as understood by physicians, was you don't put the pharmacy board report in the patient record. So we didn't. Every script is written PRN, breakthrough pain. And we encourage our patients once a week to break their pills in half or not take the drugs at all. Success of which in that endeavor is largely determined by support in the community, meaning home really, and whom they're living with. It is the safest, most specific if...
What is?
The narcotics in general.
Okay.
Not Tylenol, not the anti-inflammatory drugs, and the molecule is less toxic than the antidepressants. What kills people more every year? Antidepressants or narcotics?